All right, what's up, readers? We're going to give an update on Ford. We're going to do a similar thing to plug here, actually. So, update on Ford. We are at the monthly level, and we're going to turn off all of the lines. And you'll see it's quite similar to what we just talked about in my other video on Ford, where we have come up through the moving averages, up through particularly 200 period moving average, big push up through, no strong retest until now. So this is the retest. So we are in the retest at the moment. We have not hit the 200 period moving average yet, suggesting some potential, a little bit more downside just to get that retest in and get that bounce off 200. So that's around, I don't know, we'll say right now the 200 period moving average is around 1110-ish. So we were at 1275. So we could dip, a dollar 50-ish, a little bit more to get that retest in. Now, here's the interesting thing is once we get this retest, here, let me zoom in a little bit more. Right, so you can see we're sitting here. We want to retest the 200 in green, 200 moving average. So we're going to kind of spike down to that level, probably get a reversal candlestick off of that level on the monthly chart. And what that is going to give us is what we kind of really want is a new trend line. So, sorry, that it turned all the lines back on when I drew that. So I had this yellow box in here. This was where I was expecting the Ford to dip through when it kind of crashed through what our original analysis was, where I thought it was going to bounce. I thought it was going to just like basically dip into here and bounce back up above 18. That didn't happen, so we had a longer dip. And so my analysis for the longer dip was that we were going to come into this level between the 200 moving average I was just talking about and the the 61.8% Fibonacci, right? So we've got Fibonacci from the bottom, so Fibonacci retrace from that low to that high for that swing movement, and that 61% right here gives us this level, which we've already bounced. Well, not bounced, but which we've already retested right around the 50 and 100 moving averages as well. So nice consolidation of support. We know we want to hit that 200 moving average. So there's going to be some kind of a spike down to that level. And so this yellow box is highlighting the zone between the 61.8% fib and the 200 moving average here. And of course the trend line, oh no, sorry, this is a trend line that we're waiting to make. So that's not a trend line yet, right? We're waiting to make that trend line when we get a nice reversal candle off of this point here. So let's make this a little shorter because we think this is going to happen sometime in here, let's just say. Now, I mean, if it could even go all the way to 10, right? I mean, let's look at this, right? So we blew up through 10 and we didn't retest 10. So we could get a major wick down to 10 and a bounce back up. So that's something else to watch for. So this box could potentially be something like this. Point is, I do think that this move down into here, whatever this ends up looking like, is going to put that next bottom in for this swing bottom. It's going to give us a second touch on a trend line, and we're going to move off of there up into, up into bullish territory. So, I think it's generally, decent area to dollar cost average down. So keep a watch for here. We're potentially goes all the way to 10 before bouncing. Let's say that potentially goes all the way to 10 before bouncing. But that's the consolidation of all of our support levels is right in this zone. So that's what we're watching for. All right, guys, quick little update on Ford. Hope you like that. Give a like, subscribe, support the YouTube. Appreciate it. Peace, guys.